happening, beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike and welcome back to the journey where I'm building different squads. We progress through divisional play, get involved in some tournaments, and as always, I'm dropping feedback on which players really perform well and other guys that are a bit of a disappointment. They don't live up to that card value. And before I begin, if you guys need any Ultimate Team coins, check out FIFAcoinstoday.com. The links will be in the description, and make sure to use the code MICHS09, MICHS09, in order to get an additional 10% off on every single purchase. For today's video, we've got the silver overpowered Korean squad builder, and we're keeping that discount shopping tip. And this was brought to my attention. This was suggested by a subscriber. If you guys can remember, in the previous installment of this series, I asked everyone, drop a comment, what type of squad would you like to see? And you're welcome to link the full squad, and Striker45 did just that. I made a couple changes, but it's definitely been influenced by this subscriber, and we're heading into match number 1, getting busy in some single matches, and I have been working and twerking. I have been moving my way back up to Division 1. Remember, I got hacked. It's a little bit unfortunate. Oh, we go with a Berber spin. Can we finish? Open up his body for the finesse shot. Ah, just misses. Just misses. Keeper with a pretty good save. And I believe coming into these matches, I have 47 wins, a few draws, and just 1 loss. So we are definitely doing some serious work. Not to be taken lightly, as Wook is over here cooking on the opposition. Wookin' and cooking. I like that as a saying. He's got a very catchy name. And if we could smash 450, 500 likes in this video, that would be perfect. That would be ideal. Oh my goodness, that finish. It lets me know that you want to see some more interesting squad builders. You're enjoying the silver outlook on things. And if we could drop a comment, I don't know why I said we, if you guys could drop a comment and let me know who are your favorite nationalities to use in FIFA 14 outside of the big 4 or 5 nationalities. I know a lot about Spain. I've got a lot of knowledge about the Italians, or even going into the Englishmen or the Brazilians. So let's do something a little bit weird. Let's make some cool stuff. Let's get creative. Drop a comment. And we've got a lot of Colombias in the second matchup here. He's got the 5-star Killer Moreno up front. Ooh, that's a nice little chip. Can we finish? Can you get it down? And just clips the crossbar. And I've also been taking part in the Sports Commentator March Madness. If you guys follow me on Twitter or Facebook, then you're probably well aware of this. And it's a very interesting competition. It's judged by a lot of different people, and it's open to any sports commentator on YouTube. I'm actually the only FIFA channel left. As we score another goal, get some insurance. And I'm pretty proud that I'm representing the FIFA community. We're in the final 32 at this point. I'm going to link my video as well as my opposition. We're going heads up at this point. 4-minute video versus 4-minute video, as well as the fan vote. And it's pretty interesting. And unfortunately, any content I produce for this competition, I am not allowed to put on my channel, so it's entirely exclusive. And that's another reason that I want to link it to you guys, so maybe you can get a double scoop as we concede the equalizer. Not a good situation. And I did make a skill squad. We've got a lot of razzle-dazzle, some very, very nice finishes. Look, what's the deal? How do you let me hang? Oh, he left me hanging. But I encourage you guys to check it out. If you like it, cool. If you don't, you can let me know that you didn't like it. But I think it's a solid submission. And as I was saying, I will leave links. Can we get this? We've been dominating this guy all game. Get a beautiful through ball there. Can you finish, Wook? Thank you, thank you, thank you. A 90th minute winner. But let's talk about the team. And if I do mispronunciate, I'm not that familiar with Korean players. I don't watch the K-League. I don't want to sit here in front or live for people. So if I do mess up a couple times, work with me. And in net, I like to call this goalkeeper K Wang. I just think it sounds very cool. It's catchy, and he was really consistent. And you never know what you're going to get out of silver goalkeepers or bronze goalkeepers when you're using them in FIFA. Ooh, he's got a very interesting squad in game number 3. And then in the back 4, one of the sweatiest defensive, like anything that I've ever built. One of the sweatiest back lines I've ever played with. You got Chul, you got Ho, you've got Suk, you've got Jin, and the pace on pace on pace is something serious. We get a left-footed volley. We just put it wide. They're not the best defenders. They're not the best in terms of positioning. But if you give up a through ball, they will catch up. Every single time they're going to catch up. And then the CDMs, unfortunately, were some of the least impressive areas on this squad. I thought the strikers were good. Great duo. The defense was really nice. Very impeccable. Hard to break down. But some of the midfield was lacking in some areas. Ki and Sung, they were very ordinary. And that was a bit of a disappointing thing in this squad, as we get a nice little chip there to start out the second half. I needed some goals. We weren't having any production. And then we have Hee Young as well as G, the both cams. He Young was pretty interesting because he had 4-star skill moves. He actually scored that chip to start out the second half in this match. I thought that his shooting was very suspect, but his breakdown moves, his ability to be creative, and he had good pace. I think he's a youngster as well. Oh, how does my opponent miss that? How do you miss that? That's an open net. You got to finish that. So He Young might be really good next year depending on his season this year. However, right now, he is just a creator. He's not going to be a goal-scoring threat. And then up top, you got Wook. You got Hyung. And I could have said that incorrectly, but those two guys as a combination equal goals on goals on goals. I think Hyung actually had 4 goals with 3 assists, and Wook had a couple goals and assists as well. Wook is 6'5", fellas. You don't see very many Korean players this big. He's strong. He can finish. And then my man Hyung is 5-star weak foot. I mean, he's got 3-star skill moves. He's 6'1". He's like 35 years old. He's so impressive. He was my marquee player. And the pros with the squad, great defending speed. The attacking size is always nice when you're crossing it inside. And the movement I thought was really good. Unfortunately, you don't have very many guys that really have great exit speeds on skill moves. And the outside shooting. I didn't have very good distance shooting. Inside the box, the finishing was okay. But if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and follow me on Twitter at MikeSo9USA, and I'll have a lot more content come for you ASAP.